Morning, this is Jimmy Krotov. Few words about my favorite theme, communication. I guess communication is the most important thing in the world, and the sense of life is communication, or to be more precise, evolution, rise, any creation from the situation of discommunication, alienation, and just being a stone to being an active, communicative agent. In the gospel, Jesus once said to his opponents, Pharisees, that they are slaves of sin. And they've answered that we're not slaves to anyone. I'm not sure that this is the real dialogue. I think opponents were not as silly as evangelists pictures them. But the joke is nice. And Jesus then answered, you are not the descendants of Abraham. They said, we're not slaves, and we've never been slaves to anyone. We're children of Abraham. Abraham is a symbol of liberty and freedom, of independence. And Jesus said, you're not children of Abraham. God can make children of Abraham from these stones. So this is precisely what God is making with humans. I was a stone and I became communicating. Today is Sunday. In 3 hours, I will serve the Divine Liturgy, and I will go to communion. I will prepare communion, or better to say, I'll help God to prepare presence of His Son in this world. People will go to the communion and take it. The problem is, do we go to communion for communication or not? And all prayers which we read before and after communion, they state that there is a great risk that I can go to the communion and I'll be condemned for miscommunion, because I will take a communion, I will take Christ inside of my soul, inside of my body. But whether I will take it in good conscience, what does it mean? And I think that it means that I can take a communion, I can receive God and use God for alienation, for the domination over other people, and so on and so forth, for sin. Or I can take the communion and I shall use it, I'll try, I hope, for communication with other people. Quite simple. Yakov Krotov, Moscow. Bye. Oh no, Jimmy Krotov. And I still will use this name because my apostle was James. I was baptized. When I was baptized, I received the name Yakov. This is the Russian version of the name of the apostle James, brother of apostle John. And James is Jimmy. But for many years, I was called by my American friends James. But now I'm so... my favorite American president is Jimmy Carter. So let me be... Certainly I'm not Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter. Bye.